Okay, so now I'm going to kind of go over a brief overview rather of groups. Groups are the best part of this whole website. So you can kind of get to your groups, any groups that you've created, by going to this members here. This goes from login to members once you're logged into the site. All right, so groups. I'm going to go down here, and you'll see all of the different groups that I am a part of. All right, I'm going to create a new group. And you'll see how I can create a new group here. The best way to do that is to go back up into this little menu, go down to groups, create a group. And this is useful for any subcommittees that you might be a part of, or if you're a committee chair and you want to create your own group, this would be where you would create the group. Let's create the group. Let's create the art group. All right. So art. Actually, no, let's do fundraising. Fundraising. All right, and this is going to be a real group now. Fundraising, so let's spell it right. Fundraising, group description. This is a place where all fundraising concerns can be discussed. Cool. All right, so I'm going to create the group and continue. I'm going to throw in some crap photos at first. I'll let Mary, who's doing the fundraising, update that stuff later. Let's make this a public group. But let's make it so that, and you can see here's the difference. A public group, any site member can join this group, all right? But you can actually restrict invitations at the very least to people within the group and certain privileges. This is going to be listed publicly, and the group content is going to be visible to any site member. Actually, so maybe we should do this one as a private group. So only users who request membership and accept can join the group. All right, since it's fundraising, and I don't know, there might be some weird conversations that happen there. It might be better for it to be private. This group will be listed in the groups directory. So it's still public as far as its listing, but only people who are members of the group can see the activity and content of the group, okay? And then I'm going to change it also so that only group admins and mods can do the group. And then I'm going to set it so that I get a daily digest of all. This is the default, so that every person who's part of your group will get a daily digest of all activity in that group. Now, I'm still working on the formatting for that. That should be hopefully fixed some point in the next week or so. And so let's see. Now I'm going to update the photo for the group. These are all the videos that I've been recording. Let's just look for, hey, there's a gym. All right, whatever. Well, again, this can all get updated later on. I'll let Mary kind of do the tweaking on the actual group itself. But so you'll notice that once I updated this, and this is sort of similar for your profile picture, which I didn't show you before because I'd already had a profile picture, but this is basically exactly the same way that the profile picture works. We've got a gymnasium for our photo, and now we're going to, so documents, upload permissions, all members should be able to upload documents to the page. So if there's any kind of Excel or Word or anything, usually we do most of our stuff through Google Drive, but if there's like a flyer, a PDF or something like that you want to put up there, good, go for it. All right, now your cover image, all right, and again, this is just, I'll just do the Cookie Monster banner because I know that fits nicely in there. All right, bam, there it is. There's my Cookie Monster from my profile. Next step, you're going to see the last step here is inviting people to your group. All right. So I'm going to invite Shepard to the fundraising group, and I'm also going to, oh, you know what? I don't want to search through everyone. I'm going to just try to search here, Michael. I'm going to invite him to the group. And who else would be good for fundraising? Well, so maybe I don't know who else is in here that's already registered that's good for fundraising. Maybe you do because you're the group member. You're the person actually creating the group. But so I'm just going to say those two people are already registered on the site, and I want to invite them to the fundraising page. I'll hit finish. And sorry, Shepard, if you want to change this and you don't want to actually be involved in fundraising, Michael too, you can just remove yourself from the group later. All right, so here's the new fundraising page. Invites have been sent. What if there are people that are outside of the network here so far and you want to bring them into the network and involve them in your group? All right, you can, if you go to send invites after you've created the group, you will see the same sort of setting page that had inviting members that are already part of the site. But then if you go to here, want to invite someone someone to the group who is not yet a member of the site? Yes, I do. And this will be a great way to kind of involve people that you know are involved to get involved in the site itself. All right, so Cookie Monster at Interactivist is going to receive an email from me inviting Cookie Monster to join the group. You can invite up to 5 people at a time to the group. You can also customize the text that they receive in their invite. If you want to invite more than 5 people, I would highly recommend just cutting and pasting this section, putting in your emails, pasting in the new customized text that you already had there. And then you can also invite the same people that you're inviting here to any one of the other groups that you've created, right? Like the legislative group is a group that's created by Michael. I don't have access to invite people to the legislative group. I'm also not an admin on that group. I don't know if I'm become an admin on it, if that group winds up showing up here even though I didn't create it. Find that out later. But that's the basic idea. So I want to invite Cookie Monster to the fundraising, and I send the invite, and bam. Invitations were sent successfully to the following email address, cookiemonster@interactivist. Good. So, and you can see I've invited Cookie Monster quite a few times to different things. I'm going to actually remove this one. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. So maybe I screwed something up. I recreated a group. I hadn't really gotten anything going on the group, and I deleted the group, which is what I did on some of the other tests. And I've invited people to groups that no longer exist anymore for some reason. You can sort of see how the group invitation says fundraising here, but these other groups are empty because they were for groups that I created in other demo videos. And so now there's no longer a group to invite them to. So now I've just deleted anyone else I've invited before. That's a pretty easy process too. That's nice. And so now I've just got the Cookie Monster at Interactivist for the fundraising page. So that's how you can invite people to it. Let's just go and I'm going to put, you know what? Those are my personal invites from my own profile page. I'm going to go back into the groups and go back into fundraising. As you see, I already have a daily digest set up because I set it up as the default. And I'm going to put on here, this group is for fundraising. That's pretty straightforward. Post update. Cool. You can also put like the @ tags right in here. So @MEPollock, right? I can put in @ALost_Shepherd, right? So I can kind of like flag people that I want to be notified of the message I put up on the board just by putting their @ symbol before writing something in there. I'm not going to actually do that, but and then at the end of every single day, what's really cool about this is people will receive a digest, or if they want to receive one every single time someone posts, they can, but you'll receive a digest of what has happened in the fundraising group that day, which is pretty brilliant. What else? Documents. Or actually, no, it's probably in Buddy Drive. That's probably where I want to go. You can upload documents here on the documents section. Those are like Excel, Words, PDFs, etc. But you can also use the Buddy Drive here. I might have to streamline this a little bit. But so I can add a new document here, just drop that in. Let's say I want to add my picture of Cookie Monster to the group, and there it is. Let's say I don't actually want it there anymore. Well, there we go. I can download it easily, so there it is. Oh, I'm opening GIMP. Sorry. It's going to be a little heavier than just a regular convert, whatever. And there it is. There's the image that I just uploaded. Let's see if I want to delete it. If I go to Edit, Owner, Restricted to the Group, Editing. I can change it to be restricted just to group members, just to members. I can change like the preferences for who can see this particular picture that I put up there. As far as deleting it, I don't know exactly how to do that yet, but that will be coming soon. You might be able to figure that out soon too. You can send this embed code to someone. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward and cool. So that's groups in a nutshell. If you have any other questions, please email me at Sean at marchonharrisburg.org. You can also email Michael at marchonharrisburg.org. If you want a marchonharrisburg.org email address, reach out to me. You may already have one, but if you don't, I can create one for you pretty quickly. Start organizing. This is a pretty straightforward platform. I hope it's useful. It's going to replace Signal, Slack, and any other messaging system that you may have been using for your other groups, so that we have one centralized place where all the groups can meet and one simple way of people being updated on those meetings. All right, and especially if you're part of multiple groups, this is going to hopefully simplify your life a great deal. All right, I hope it's useful, and I hope this video is useful, and talk to you guys all soon.